Good morning, buddy. Oh, good morning. My handsome boy. What, buddy? What? He's very talkative this morning. What do you want, honey? Whoa. Was that a burp? You alright? Yeah. Cutie.
Hey guys, how are you? It is 10:55 in the morning, and I'm looking for that guy, Mikey Bags of Money. I could recognize his truck from a mile away, and I don't even know him really in person. I'm meeting up with Mikey Bags of Money, and Carrie, who was also known as the Desert Mermaid, two beloved members of the reseller community and the YouTube community here in Las Vegas. They are unbelievable human beings, and I'm afraid Mikey is going to outdo me with his outfit. You know, I thought about what I was wearing. I was trying to be very purposeful, but he is always like right over the top. It's amazing. All right, let's go out and meet up with Mikey. And oh, there's Carrie. All right. I'm nervous. I feel like they're friends, but I don't know them. All right. Hey guys.
Your presence is a present.
Hi. I am
so
so excited. Oh my God, what a treasure. Hi. Hello. Hello. All right, so I told you, Mikey is always top notch. The Desert Mermaid, everybody. I am a little anxious because they're superstars and I'm just me. But we're going to go into Savers and try and find something great. I need a GoPro.
No, that works just fine. My GoPro just crapped out on me, so you're
yeah, but when I'm on a roller coaster, it's hard to be doing this. I just made them all very sick. Is pushing a cart. I just found this is a piece of Peggy Carr fused glass Christmas. Just did a quick Google search. The first thing that popped up was $130. So I don't know if it was sold or not, but it's good enough to look at later on.
What did I say?
I
said, oh, look at this. It's not great.
Yeah, well.
Again.
What's that? What is this?
Those are little mini.
It's
Oh,
like,
that. Oh, I don't know. I thought you were looking at the mini.
Oh, it's like some sort of child's weapon set.
Is it?
This is DeMott sculpture, brass and marble. It actually has its original pen, but for $7.99, this wouldn't sell for $15. So I'm going to leave this here. But it's novel that it has its original pen. Is this a thing you would look at? It's not going to sell for 15. So this is what they do best. Is Mikey and Carrie? They just they socialize. Everyone sees them. Everyone knows them. Everyone loves them, wherever they go. But the two of them are so charming, and it's such a pleasure to watch them interact with people. It's just a real pleasure. And looking at them, I'm like, what's this?
All right, I better go.
Something about that makes me like it. All right, I'm not finding a ton. I've spent most of the time chatting with Carrie. She is hysterical. I was toying with buying this. It is called a chop plate. I don't know why, really, honestly. It's by Denby, which is a brand that is very successful in reselling. But this is enormous, and I don't even know what kind of box I would put this in to ship it. And I just don't know what I can get for one chop plate, so I'm going to leave that right here. If there were a set or a bunch of Denby, I would certainly buy it. What's that? Oh, these are pretty. These look like they're orifers, but I don't think they are. Those are so pretty. I'm an old lady. Aren't those pretty? Would cat treats go in here? On this little Fiesta bowl that I was thinking of buying and putting with the pile of Fiesta that I got the other day to make it, part of a larger set. But this is $2. I don't know. Maybe. And you knew I was going to end up in neckties, right? Because I just love neckties. I keep saying I'm going to sell them, but I just apparently collect them. Nothing good today. Nothing good. And I love belts. I love finding a good belt. And so far, nothing good here. Oh, this would work with my work uniform. What's this? It's signed. Oh, that's interesting. The belt's cheap. What is that? I found this belt. It's a hand-painted leather belt buckle. That's interesting. It's signed. I don't recognize the company. Belt Makers, some boot company.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know.
Huh, I think I'm too gay for this. Why I was so nervous. They're both so lovely. They're so nice. I want to impress them and have them like me like I like them. I'm just having the best time. And Mikey has a size 14 shoe. He wears a size 14 shoe. And he likes Hey Dudes. And I found a pair of brand new Hey Dudes. I think they're his size. I'll show them to him. Going to Capriati's for lunch. Probably the best sandwich shop in Vegas. Whitey, what?
Tiny guy.
Oh.
Tiny one.
I got a meat. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Got a lot of. I'm gonna have to take this paper back to Eleanor. She'll love this paper. I got a meatball sandwich buried in paper. It's somewhere in here. Looks like a murder scene. Look at that, yeah, and of course I'm wearing white shorts. Alright, let me put you up here. Oh, there's Carrie and Mikey right over there. I had the best time. Whoops. They are amazing people. They're amazing. We just had a bunch of laughs. So we walked around Savers, each of us kind of grabbing stuff separately, and then we'd kind of come together, show each other what we found. We each found some interesting things, I think, and then we went over to Capriati's, and we had some lunch. Carrie bought, I think Jeffrey, her husband, donated some money towards the lunch endeavor, I think. But fantastic meatball sandwich. I've got half of that left for later on for dinner. So I'll show you what I bought. I bought a couple things. First, I bought this black linen shirt with these floral patterns. Really pretty. Isn't that nice? Really, really, really pretty. It's like a soft black with these floral. I love these, and it just fits me. I got a shoehorn because I need one, and I'd like a nice tall one, so I got a shoehorn. This was something I think both of them were going to buy at some point, but then they let me buy it instead. It's by a company called Karak, which is, I think, out of California or something originally. Yeah, California. But it is a little tidbit tray with a little handle with road runners embossed. These are actually inserted. I'm not quite sure how to say it, but little road runners. They knew that I loved road runners, so they let me buy this. It was $6. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I just could not pass it up. I love road runners. I bought this little Fiesta ware dish, this little bowl, to add to the pile of Fiesta, which is actually right behind me in a box. Actually, I think it's right behind me in the box. I'm going to add this to that pile of Fiesta. When I do list it, it'll be just one more piece of that set, so that'll make it easier to sell, I think. And then I got this. Ugh, this is the first thing I picked up. It is a piece of fused glass in a Christmas tree pattern by a woman named Peggy Carr. I don't see a signature yet. It's going to be here somewhere. She's very subtle in where she puts her signature. But Peggy Carr, I don't think she's alive anymore, but this is a fairly collectible line of fused glass. It's really pretty, and it was only $7, so I could not say no to it. I just gotta find that signature, but I know it's Peggy Carr, K-A-R-R. Ta-da! So that's what I bought. The best part of the day was spending time with Carrie and Mikey. Sonny was going to join us, but he's not feeling well. He is very sick right now. So we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again sometime. I am so pleased and I'm so flattered that they wanted to meet me and then spend some time with me. I'm so flattered because I hold them in such high regard, and who am I, right? Like, I'm nobody. But I just had the best time. I was so awkward, but they made it so easy to just have a nice time because they're so great. I love them both. All right, so I am going to go to Home Depot. Why is my head being cut off? I'm going to go to Home Depot because I have ants. Every year I get ants once a year, and they're in my house right now. They're marching through. A stray ant must have found some dry cat food, and they have made themselves at home. So I need to get rid of those ants. So I'm going to go to Home Depot, buy some ant bait. Taro, I think it's called Terro. It's a clear gel, and it usually works pretty well. So that's my goal right now. Then go back to the house, love on the cats, and that's it. I will talk to you guys later.
And once you scratch an itch, sometimes you just got to keep going. So I said goodbye to the guys earlier, and I'm popping into one of my favorite Goodwills on Nellis Boulevard before I head over to Home Depot for some ant bait, because I have ants. Every year I get them once, and I gotta go get some stuff for that, but there's a Goodwill here, so I gotta come in. It's been a while since I've been in this particular store, and the shelves look very full. I mean, most of it looks like crap, but it's full for a change. That's nice. You may remember me saying Denby earlier. These are 2 Denby bowls that I think is in their harlequin pattern, I think, for some reason. There's 2 bowls. They're both damaged, so I'm going to leave these here. I did find another pile of Fiesta ware. 6 plates in beautiful condition for $10 minus my discount, and 6 bowls for $7.99 minus my discount. Oh, wait. And I see 2 mugs for $4. Oh, there's the other 2. We'll get those. $4 again minus my discount. Oh, and then there's the salad plates, or the whatever plates. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a spin. I can't hurt. I mean, it can't hurt. It's just like $1 a plate. I mean, so I'm gonna give it a spin.
Ooh, the sun. Let me crank this AC. So I did buy the Fiesta ware because I couldn't not buy it. I think it was like 6 perfect condition Fiesta ware plates for $8 minus my 20% discount, because I get 20% off anything that's not red tag because I'm over 55. So I did buy the Fiesta ware. I bought this L.E. Smith covered turkey jar dish. This would be perfect for cranberry sauce, possibly. These sell fairly easily and fairly well, and I just think it's adorable. I've sold this piece before in cranberry. I think I got $50 for it, something like that, and I think I paid $6, minus my 20%. So I got that. Let me put that over here so it's not going to break. I got this Christmas ornament, which is super cute. It is 2 goldfish in a little goldfish bowl with a heart bobbing above it in the water there. So cute. It's like a little aquarium. I got that. That was $4 minus my discount. So that'll be on the tree next year. And then I got a pair of, I was never really into Diesel as a design company, as a brand. My friend Marcus used to love Diesel. I just remember him loving Diesel. And I found this pair of Diesel sneakers, a little more than I would really happily spend, but they might be from the early 2000s, if not earlier, and they're hardly worn. They're in fantastic shape. They're a little unusual because it's Diesel. It's kind of sort of their look. My friend Marcus, I messaged him with a picture of them. He said I could certainly make a profit if I choose to sell them. And they're in a size 12 or a size 45 European shoe size, which is fairly on the large side, especially for Diesel. A lot of guys who wore Diesel were like little, and I think this would sell fairly well if I don't keep them for myself, because they're so interesting. That cap toe is really kind of wild. So a pair of Diesel sneakers. I'm not telling you how much I paid for these, because it would be almost embarrassing to have told you I spent $30 on Diesel sneakers. For 30 bucks, it's a deal. It really is a deal. And then I got this. I couldn't resist it because it's so ugly. I may never wear it. I think it's pretty darn vintage. It's a shirt in browns and ambers and golds and cream. It's actually the pattern of a butterfly wing repeated on both sides. It's absolutely hysterically ugly. The collar's a little large. It's not a 70s collar. But honestly, I just pictured myself wearing these with a pair of wide leg ivory slacks with like a cream colored or a buff colored leather loafer. And it would be over the top dramatic, hey, look at me, which I think sounds kind of exciting. So I may only wear it once in my life, but for the money, I thought it was great. So I actually bought quite a few things. I don't remember the last time I actually went thrifting and bought more than a couple odds and ends, but that is what I bought all day, plus the things I got at Savers. All right, so I'm going to go to Home Depot, buy those things. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna go buy that ant bait, because I have ants, I mentioned downstairs. I want to get some ant bait, and then I'm gonna go home, eat the rest of my meatball sandwich for dinner, and then love on the cats, and that will be my day. So next time I see you will probably be tomorrow morning, going on the way to my home group. All right, I will see you later.
Good morning, sweetheart. Hello, Eleanor. There's my little girl. You're a good girl. Good morning, honey.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, it is 9:54 a.m. I'm just going to pull into the parking space here at my home group. The ants, for the most part, are passed away. They are no longer, at least for the season. They were ants coming from the front and from the back, and they were meeting around the cat food. I swept up any crumbs that the cats have, dispersed or missed, and the ant bait, Terra, Terra, or O, I forget which one. I get it at Home Depot. Works every year. Very happy with that stuff. Some of my favorite people are here today. They're getting out of their cars. Very happy. Speaking of very happy, I didn't really get a chance to show you as much as I would like to have yesterday when I was filming with Mikey Bags of Money and Carrie, the Desert Mermaid. They were just exceptionally sweet, kind people, as usual, as I see in their videos. But we had a moment or two where we were talking about our sponsees, and I could not stop bragging about you folks, because you are the best sponsees, the best subscribers. Really are. I was flashing back for a moment to when I first started my channel. Literally, I had just started my channel probably weeks before, and Buddy got sick, and I couldn't have afforded the vet bill. I think the vet bill was like $600 or something crazy, and there's no way I could have taken care of that vet bill. And you guys, a little bit here, a little bit there, somebody sent too much, but it was taken care of for me, and I could probably take care of things now because I've got decent credit. But back then I couldn't even get pet care, credit care credit. I couldn't get any of those things, and I don't know what I would have done without my subscribers who took care of things for me when I couldn't. And that's just one example of so many times you guys have led me through dark places by just being there with me. And I just could not stop bragging. And they say, oh yeah, we have the best. I'm like, no, sorry. No. It's like when you have the most beautiful baby in the world and someone else says, oh, isn't my baby beautiful? Yeah, your baby's very nice, but my baby's more beautiful. That's how I feel about you guys. All right, blah, 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 blah. I need to get to my meeting and stay sober for another day. All right, I will see you shortly.
I'm not sure how much I can film today of thrifting because I'm supposed to spend a good amount of time today with my sponsee. So I may not do a lot of thrifting today, but I would like to do a little bit just to round this video out and give it a little bit more substance. But we'll see what happens together.
Hey guys, how are you? It is 2:02 in the afternoon. I just dropped off my sponsee at the house they're staying in. We just spent probably the last 2.5 hours, if not longer, at Blueberry Hill on Flamingo, on the other side of the strip. I don't like the one that's closer to my house. Just had a really good, solid conversation, building some rapport, sharing some history, building trust. Yeah, it was a really, really good time getting to know more and more about their history and challenges, and trying to focus a little bit on the first step, which is really understanding that we're powerless over our disease. Yeah, so we had a really, really good time. I'm going to go to one more Goodwill. I'm probably going to go to the one on Nellis Boulevard just to add a little bit more thrifting to this video. Hopefully I'll find something interesting. I've had some success over the past couple days, but I want to add a little bit more body to this video, and I'm going to hit one more Goodwill to do that. I'm driving through a neighborhood right now that used to be really high-end, very aspirational for old Las Vegas. And I'm seeing this house. My mouth is literally flooding with saliva. That doesn't sound very good, does it? This is like one of my dream houses. Look at this place. Look at that. That used to be a garage, I'm sure, but I think right now it might be a living space. But look how sort of mid-century modern this place is. I love the colors that they painted. I just love that place. All these houses. Look at this place up on the right with the ridges on the right-hand side. I just think that looks so cool. Looks so cool. Super, super mid-century. So this neighborhood used to be where all the stars and the celebrities and the sort of the people who used to wheel and deal here in Las Vegas. This is where they used to live. And now it's sort of just a, little middle income neighborhood. So this is Desert Inn. Let's head down towards Nellis. I'll see you there.
I'm going into the Goodwill at Nellis. Actually, is this the same one I was just in a couple of days ago? Oh, I think I was. I think I was just here. Oh, it's a Saturday. Maybe they added some merchandise. Yeah, I was just here. I remember how many ties were on the rack. Oh, well. I love this little crystal bunny. It's from Princess House, but they also want $5 for it. And yeah, I don't like it that much. If this were a cat, yeah, of course I'd buy it. I have been carrying this around for like 25 minutes. It's a little electronic Ibelsgever, whatever, baker. Ibelsgevers? They are Danish little pancake sort of balls, like donut holes almost. It makes 7 at a time. I love them. They're so much fun to eat. They're delicious, great textures, but I'm never going to use it. I'm never going to use it. I've got like 3 waffle makers. I've got just tons and tons of my cabinets are full of crap. I don't need an Ebelsgever maker. I'm never going to use it. So I'm going to leave it on the shelf. I'm going to hate walking away from it. Let's do that now. Let's just walk away from it. Walk away from the Ebelsgever maker, Stephen. I did find 4 more of these Fiesta Ware coffee mugs. I have 4 of them in the car, but I have 6 of the dinner plates, 6 of the smaller plates, and 6 of the bowls. I figured I can round that whole set out with 2 more of these and sell these individually or as a pair, or sell everything individually, piecemeal, which I could probably make more money. I don't know yet, but for $4, for $8, I can't let 4 of these Fiesta coffee mugs stay on the shelf. So I'm going to take these with me. I'm going to walk away from the Evelskiver maker. And I'm not really finding anything else. So today's Goodwill trip. Well, I was just here a couple of days ago, so there's no surprises on the shelf. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, those clouds are pretty. So I almost went back for the Evelskiver maker. I did not. I did see recently a cast aluminum, a Nordic ware pan, but it's cast aluminum, and I have an induction cooktop. I don't know if the aluminum would have worked. So that's why I was kind of like, oh, do I get the electric one? But again, it would be a waste of money, waste of space. So I just bought those Fiesta coffee mugs. Looks like we have some rain on the way. That'd be nice. All right, do I go to another Goodwill? I don't know. Maybe. Well, I decided to hit one more Goodwill just for kicks, and there's a Panda Express nearby that I enjoy, so I figured I'd swing over there for dinner. Now these are Pottery Barn floating candles. Are these supposed to be the Harry Potter candles that float from the ceiling? Huh. Maybe I'll look those up. But yeah, there's just nothing on the shelves. The shelves are fairly full. But there's just nothing of any quality. The only thing that caught my eye, literally, and it's worthless, was a bottle of Avon shampoo that's shaped like Linus. Is that Linus with his little blanket? Yeah, so that is it. So I'm probably going to end up just walking around one more time and then grabbing some Panda Express. There's just nothing on the shelves that's worth my attention or time. So I just looked up these Pottery Barn string lights, and not a lot of them have sold, but when they have sold for a lot of money. And I think these might still be sealed. If they are, I'd be very excited. And they're $8 minus my discount. I think I'm going to risk this. I think this might be worth something.
I just had a brilliant idea, genius idea. I'm so humble. Why doesn't Goodwill do a singles night? Isn't that a great idea? A singles night at Goodwill. I mean, I can't be the only single person in Las Vegas who thrifts. Actually, everybody I know on YouTube that thrifts is married, but I have my cats. I don't need a husband, but a Goodwill singles night. Wouldn't that be a thing? I think that would be a thing. Stock the store thoroughly, close it at the regular hour, whatever, and then have like an after hours singles night at a Goodwill. I think that would be fantastic. Now, the inspiration for the idea was I was just walking around Goodwill. There was nothing in the store, nothing. There was just nothing. And I'm poking around. I put the cart back. I shouldn't have gotten the cart in the first place, but I put the cart back, took another walk around just to have some content. I filmed something. And I did see these candles, which are Pottery Barn candles. They are sealed. And 3 of them have sold over $100. There are 3 of them listed for between $50 and $150. So I'm gonna list these. I'm actually gonna list them. But I'm walking around the store looking at these candles, doing a little thing, and I just could not stop occasionally glancing at a very handsome man. I didn't want to walk around stalking him, looking like a predator. But occasionally he would walk within my view, and I'd just take a quick second and just appreciate for a moment and dip away. If you happen to be a gay man, you know the skill, right? You have to be able to kind of look at someone and not look at them at the same time. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Because it's a survival skill. If you're a gay guy and you get caught looking at a handsome man who is not appreciative of the attention, it could have been dangerous in past decades. But, I'm sorry, total tangent. But I was just kind of occasionally glancing at this guy when he was in front of me, and I just look up, and he was mid-30s. Why am I all hyper? He was mid-30s, so he's like 15 years too young for me. But he's very handsome, and I thought, huh. And he walked out later on. He purchased a necklace. I watched him walk away. It was pleasant. Yeah, and I thought, they should have like a singles night here. I think it would be a great success. Offer like a 10% discount, desperate single thrifter discount. And I think that would be very interesting. I might even go as far as contacting Goodwill corporate. I might write them a little email saying, hey, what about doing a singles night? I think that would be very exciting. Wouldn't that be interesting? All right. I am clearly hungry because I'm getting all slap happy. So I'm going to stop over at Panda Express, grab a quick bite to eat, something like one of those little mini meals, you know, not a full plate. And then go home, love on the cats, play some video games, make sure my work device is charged because I do have a work trip tomorrow night. And I think that's it. I think that's it for this video. Probably not my longest and probably not my most entertaining video, but here we are. So I will see you guys later. I'll do a trip video or a trip vlog for this upcoming 3-day trip. Blah, blah, blah. I will talk to you guys later, all right? Fly safe. Bye.